Hello everyone, this is Daniel, and today I will be presenting on why Agile fails in practice. Agile development is widely used in modern software engineering, yet many teams still struggle to make it work effectively. When looking at Agile in practice, an important question comes up. Why does it often fail, even though it is designed to be flexible and effective? As shown on this slide, there are several important questions to consider. Is it the mindset? Is it the process? Is it communication or customer involvement? Or is it how projects are structured and managed? Rather than focusing on just one cause, this presentation examines the broader gap between Agile theory and real-world practice. Now, let us see what Agile is. Agile is an iterative approach to software development where work is completed in small increments rather than all at once. As shown on the right side of the slide, Agile works in repeating sprint cycles, meaning the team develops the product step by step rather than delivering everything at the end. Each sprint typically lasts 1 to 4 weeks and includes planning, development, review, and reflection. This is what we mean by iterative development. The process repeats in cycles, allowing continuous progress. Agile is also a flexible approach because teams can adjust requirements and priorities at the start of each sprint based on new information. Another important aspect is continuous feedback, which happens during the review phase when stakeholders evaluate the work and during the retrospective phase when the team reflects on improvements. Finally, Agile emphasizes collaboration, supported by daily Scrum meetings where team members share updates, discuss challenges, and stay aligned. To better understand Agile, let us now compare it with a traditional approach called Waterfall. What is Waterfall? Waterfall is a traditional software development approach where work is completed in a sequential process, meaning each phase must be finished before the next one begins. As shown in the diagram on the right, the process flows step by step like a waterfall, starting from requirements, then moving to design, followed by implementation, testing, and finally deployment. This structure represents fixed phases, where each stage has a specific purpose and does not overlap with others. Because of this, Waterfall has limited flexibility, since it is difficult to go back and make changes once a phase is completed. It is also a plan-driven approach, meaning everything is designed and documented at the beginning and the team follows that plan throughout the project. In order to get better understanding, let us see now the difference between Agile and Waterfall, that is, Agile versus Waterfall. The key difference between Agile and Waterfall is how they handle change. Agile is iterative and flexible, allowing teams to continuously improve and adapt their work. Waterfall, on the other hand, is sequential and rigid, making changes difficult once development begins. However, an important issue is that many teams claim to use Agile, but still operate with a waterfall mindset. For example, teams may use Agile practice like sprints or stand-ups, but still require all requirements to be defined upfront. The gap between Agile theory and practice. Because of this mindset, a gap begins to form between Agile theory and real-world practices. Agile promotes flexibility and adaptation, but real-world environments often introduce constraints such as deadlines, budgets, and organizational structures. As a result, teams may follow Agile practices without fully applying Agile principles. This gap is one of the key reasons Agile does not always produce the expected results. Now, let us see Agile in practice, that is, process over mindset. One major issue is that Agile becomes more about following processes than adopting the right mindset. Teams may focus on completing tasks, attending meetings, or using tools, rather than understanding the purpose behind them. This shifts the focus away from delivering value and adapting to change, which are core principles of Agile. Now, let us see the impact of misapplied Agile on project outcomes. When Agile is misapplied, it directly affects project outcomes. Teams may become less efficient and goals may become unclear or misaligned. There may also be confusion between stakeholders and developers. As a result, the overall value delivered by the project is reduced. So the question is, why Agile still matters? Despite these challenges, Agile remains a valuable approach in software engineering. It supports adaptability, encourages continuous improvement, and focuses on delivering value to users. When applied correctly, Agile allows teams to respond effectively to change and improve product quality over time. Now, pause the video for about 10 seconds and consider this question. Is Agile failing, or are teams failing to implement Agile correctly? This question helps us determine whether the problem lies in the methodology itself or in how it is applied in practice. Based on this question, let us look at how Agile can be improved in practice. Bridging the gap. To address these challenges, teams need to focus on bridging the gap between Agile theory and real-world practice. This means aligning development practices with Agile principles rather than simply following processes. Teams should focus on mindset, improve communication, and encourage continuous feedback. By doing so, organizations can better achieve the flexibility and adaptability that Agile is designed to provide. Finally, when you see the conclusion, Agile does not fail because it is ineffective, but because it is often misunderstood or misapplied. The key to success lies in understanding its principles and applying them correctly in real-world environments. Ultimately, Agile does not fail. What it fails is how it is understood and applied in practice. References. This presentation is based on course materials and supported by industry insights, including Martin Fowler's work on Agile methodology. Thank you.